Welcome back to the Golden Limit,
Welcome back, baby.
where we're apparently changing course.
Yeah, we lost a leg and gained a new one.
Yep.
So now
So
we're going
off
to find out why we're going to Zaland,
Yes.
Fort
and,
City.
Hold on a second.
Not to be confused with Detroit Rock City.
No. Okay, so I wanted to check a thing. Chocobo hasn't done a thing yet.
Well, I haven't done anything with him yet.
No. You'll understand when we get there.
Is it the...
No.
Oh.
It's something slightly better.
I really
Kind of.
hope the mic picked that up as awesomely as I did it. I mean, I don't want to toot my own dick here, but I'm
Right.
pretty sure I nailed it.
Oh, that's right. I gotta make. Oh, son of a bitch. All right.
So we have a Time Lord?
Time Mage.
That's what I said.
Yes.
Have I already asked about him?
No. I don't think you have. I don't know. It's
So what does a
it's
Time
been a
Mage do?
minute.
So what does Time Mage do?
They're the ones that cast your hastes, your slows, your stop. In fact, here, there you
I
go.
was gonna say, like, legit stop and don't move. So they're a cop. Ha! Get it?
Hell, and if you mix the time mage with the black mage, they can also freeze.
Oh. Can you do that?
I mean, I can. In fact, I actually have to if I want to make her a summoner so
Oh.
she can get a thing.
Oh, hell yes.
So, guess what we're doing?
What's her name? Which one is it?
This is Hilda.
Can we change her name to Wiggum?
No. We can't change her name.
Damn it. All right. I'm fine. Like, we couldn't make, like, Officer Hilda?
No, you cannot
My
change her
God.
name.
We have... If we have a unit that can do stop, freeze, don't move... I just want them to have a copy. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Oh man, that's awesome. Okay.
Probably. I'll deal with that later. I think that's all I need to jack with right now.
For the sake of the viewers, me too.
Yeah. That's not buttons. Damn it, buttons.
Okay, we got to get someone else to name Corbin if we're gonna have a Dallas.
All right.
Either Corbin and or Lilu. Like if we can get both.
All right. We got the funds. We can hire more people.
Is it necessary?
Not necessary, but we can.
Is it necessary for me to drink my own urine? No. But it's sterile, and I like the taste.
All right. Off to Fort City.
Just gonna let that one slide. All right.
Yep. Sure are. I'm just going to leave that one alone.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. Oh, this place isn't nearly as pretty as a waterfall.
It's Mustard Man.
Whoa, that guy's got a lot of yellow going on.
It's Mustard Man.
Well, I guess just the top half. What? Young man, what do you want? I said, young man. I don't know what you're talking about. I said, young man. Let's progress with the dialogue. So, oh my God, Mustadi, son of a bitch, you weren't even lying.
Nope.
Fucking hell, his name is Mustard. Don't take this from me. His name is Mustard.
I started it. I started it with Mustard Man.
Hey, Mustard Man.
Unfortunately, I can't change his name to Mustard Man.
Fucking.
Or else I absolutely would.
Fucking. Hey, Mustadio. Yeah, I'm having a little barbecue this weekend. Just thought maybe you, maybe come over. Yeah. Are you gonna try to put me on your fucking hot dogs again? No, it's hamburgers this time. He didn't come to the barbecue.
Can't imagine why.
Save mustard. Look, I literally have 4 or 5 different kinds of mustard in my fridge right now. I don't think I need to save any mustard. Also, anyone who hasn't tried it, get on anything with horseradish in it. Horseradish mustard, horseradish mayo, straight up creamed horseradish. That shit is amazing for sandwiches. Goddamn. Like,
never been a huge fan of it.
I mean, I get that it's a very loud flavor. It's a very, like...
Yeah.
It's a
yeah,
loud
no,
root.
I'd say it's an accurate word for that, loud.
Right, and I know that if it hits the back of your throat wrong, then, well, there go your sinuses.
Yep.
There's a few things you could say that for, though. But, man, so I picked up some roast beef a while back, and I'm not usually a fan of roast beef, but it was a good deal, and it was fresh, like, fresh off the fucking deli block. And it was on, I was like, oh, you know what, I'll make some dope-ass sandwiches. I'll just mix it with, pastrami or whatever.
Right.
So one night I had these, they're like the King's Hawaiian sandwich rolls.
Yeah.
It's like a hamburger bun, but it's Hawaiian bread.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe make a ham sandwich or whatever. And I was like, no. I am going to make myself an Arby's roast beef at home. So I grabbed like a stack of roast beef out of the fridge, grabbed a little skillet, and just threw each piece in just enough to kind of give it some color and get it warm. And right. I took my bun and I didn't use like horseradish mustard or horseradish mayo. I just used straight up horseradish to kind of like mimic the horsey sauce. And I slathered that fucker up with horseradish. And since I didn't have any Arby's sauce, I was like, fuck it. I got some hot ass barbecue sauce. So just poured some hot ass barbecue sauce on there. My God, I don't do sandwich meat roast beef. As a matter of fact, pretty much the only roast beef I'll do, I know people are going to fucking hate me for this, is Arby's. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's in their fucking beef. It's goddamn delicious. It may be some of the worst shit out there. That shit could be grade fucking E. I'm not going to go straight to F, and I doubt there is a grade E, but I'm just saying that could be the worst quality fucking roast beef. I don't give a fuck. That shit's delicious. Yeah. This sandwich, fuck Arby's. I learned what to do with deli roast beef. Right. It may not be what everybody else does, but that's what I do with it. Exactly. Heat that shit up, throw a fucking piece of provolone on top of it, and then you're up in your game even more. Yeah. You want to get real squirrely with it? Grab a couple pieces of bacon, cook the bacon, set it aside, heat the roast beef up in the bacon grease. Like, dude, this shit, I was taking this shit to new levels. I was like, Arby's, you ain't got shit on my sandwich game. You ain't got shit. And then, like, the next week, I went to Arby's.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, sometimes I just don't want to deal with the goddamn mess.
I mean, that's fair.
Oh, boy. I really hope people like to talk about sandwiches, because I love to talk about food.
That's because you're a fat ass.
You're goddamn right I am. Oh, man. I did these enchiladas recently. Fuck. Boom. We are now food.
We're doing it.
We're now a food blog. And there's the description for this episode. Hey, Steven, put that in. So I made these enchiladas, so I don't do enchiladas. And I'm pretty sure you're aware of that. Because how many times we've gone to Mexican joints and I'm like, fajitas, I don't do enchiladas. Give me the fajitas.
I want to say I want to say anytime that we've gone to Mi Rancho, you've gotten the cheese enchiladas.
Nope. Oh God, especially not cheese enchiladas. Jesus.
Really?
No, it's usually it's either fajitas.
Their cheese enchiladas are some of the best.
It's either it'll either be fajitas or the tacos al carbon. If I'm feeling squirrely, and they offer a good, if someone says that they have good enchiladas verde, then I will try them. Right. But most times I am disappointed. So that brings me to this. I actually was brought to this by a microwave dinner. I am gonna butcher this. So any Spanish speakers out there, fuck off.
Look, Steve is about as white as they come.
I'm pretty goddamn pale. So enchiladas suizas or suzas, or it's Suizas.
I'm pretty sure that's Sweezes.
Suizas? Is it Suizas? So maybe the A isn't
Sweezes
quite
or
as...
Sweezas, somewhere in that general
Sweezes.
range.
So I was introduced to those through the magic and wonder that is a microwave meal. And I was actually, I grabbed them because I was like, oh, it's green. There's some creaminess to it. That's kind of up my alley.
Right.
They were on sales like $1.77 or some shit at Albertsons. And I was like, you know what? I'll give them a shot. If I don't like them, cool. I just don't buy them again.
Sure.
Turns out they're fucking delicious. And that was out of a fucking frozen meal.
Yeah.
So it's the other day. I'm doing my grocery shopping, and I'm in the produce section because my sister's making me get fresh food. And I was like, you know what? I want to make these enchiladas that I tried because I've never had good enchiladas roja, and I've only had a couple of good enchiladas verde. And I'm like, but I tried this fucking microwave dinner. It was really good. So I grab, tomatillos and fucking serrano, and we get some fucking yellow chilies, all the shit, right?
Right.
So I do the needful. I boil the tomatillos with the serrano and the yellow chilies, and I put them all in my fucking Ninja, and I blend the fuck out of it, and I get all the chicken ready. And also, corn tortillas are for fucking schmucks. Okay, corn tortillas can go down there with tomatoes, which is in the fucking trash. I use flour tortillas like a fucking American. So I get my flour tortillas all like lightly fried up, just enough to get some color, but still pliable, and I get them all ready. And I make these things for my sister and a friend of mine. And there's a ton of dairy. Okay, I want to make this well known. There's a ton of dairy. We put an entire wheel of Oaxaca cheese in there. Like it's half
what cheese?
Oaxaca, just like the Mexican city.
Okay.
Yeah, Oaxaca.
So I thought you said it. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. So I'd never heard of it until that day.
Yeah.
They were like, you can use mozzarella. And I'm like, well, if I can find the real shit, I'll get the real shit.
Right.
So we ended up using the whole wheel, even though they called for half a cup, because we all love fucking cheese.
Yeah.
And then there's a half a cup of Mexican crema, and then half a cup of heavy whipping cream. So there is plenty of dairy. I say this for a reason. Dairy cuts spice whenever you're eating food that's too hot. Okay?
Yeah.
So I make these things. And as some people might know, I've been on a spice kick lately. Like, destroy my insides from, like, just shit out everything that you've ever loved and known hot.
Yeah.
At least for someone as white as I am.
Right.
So we make these things, and I get myself a big fucking plate. Like fucking 4 half enchiladas, right?
Yeah.
And, my buddy gets his, and my sister gets hers. They get through, like, one each, and they're like, look, these taste amazing, but they're really hot. Meanwhile, I'm halfway through my plate, just like, what? Like, it takes me a few minutes, and my mouth kind of, my mouth feels like I'd been eating spicy food, like where your tongue kind of gets sensitive and all that. Right. But I was tasting zero heat. Like, I had completely desensitized myself with this salsa I've been making lately.
Yeah.
And they're like, I really want to eat more. It tastes delicious, but I don't know if I can deal with this heat. I'm like, well, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to tell you. There's fucking half a pound of goddamn dairy products in there.
Right.
If not more.
Right.
So they ended up going in. I apparently I had sour cream. I hate sour cream, but I had sour cream in the fridge. So they were able to finish it with the sour cream. And again, they were like, oh my God, this is amazing. So my sister sends over her husband. And he likes spicy food. So he grabs a plate and takes a bite, goes into my fridge, grabs my dumbass hot salsa that I made the other day. I want to reiterate, this salsa has no vegetation in it that isn't a pepper. or a hot pepper of some sort. I didn't use any tomatoes, no tomatillos. The only thing in there that is like, vegetable-ish, considered-ish, was garlic. And that doesn't really count. That's an herb. Otherwise, it was jalapenos, it was serranos, it was a good grip of each one. It was literally just peppers, plus some hot sauce to boot. So he takes that shit out, and he pours a fucking heaping spoonful on his plate. And he sits there and devours it. And he's like, that was good. I was like, I fucking knew it. They weren't that hot. I just feed bitches. To the friend who knows who he is, and to my lovely sister, you know I don't mean that. I just know that you guys happen to be very white. Just like me. Apparently,
to some extent, whiter than you.
I mean, dude, I've been on a fucking kick, man. Hot wings, fucking. I know that it's not that spicy, but we had Popeyes for lunch today, and we had a box of the medium and a box of the spicy, and I was like, fuck the medium. And again, not that spicy, but I don't usually go for it because I'm not a big fan of like chicken joints that try to do spicy.
Right.
Like, like your standard chicken joints as opposed to like a wing place.
Right.
Or like a Mexican joint, oh, fuck. Apparently we really are on a fucking food kick. Or I am.
Sure are.
I think I'm hungry.
Like, again, you're a fat ass.
So last time I got fajitas. So since we're still talking about hot and Mexican food. Oh, Tex-Mex. That's not really a Mexican dish.
Yeah, I mean, let's call it what it actually is.
Yeah, it's Tex-Mex, but whatever. I was asking him, I was like, hey, can I get the combo steak and chicken? But can you have the chef cut some jalapenos up in there for me? And she was like, it's going to be hot. I'm like, no, that's fine. No, just have them bring it out. Dude, it's like food hacks 101.
Yeah.
God damn. How have I never thought of this before? Like, next time I'm getting something hotter.
Right.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to go stupid and try like the Molduga Scorpion or is it
Carolina Reaper?
Or Carolina Reaper. Like, I'm not that crazy. I'm just like, I'm going white guy crazy on.
I'm not trying to kill myself.
Right. I'm going like white guy crazy on spice.
Right.
I'm like a white girl who's actually trying a good beer for the first time.
Right.
It's like white girl wasted, but with hot food.
Yeah.
Because I know jalapenos aren't really that big a deal. I know serranos do rank quite a bit higher, and I found that I fucking adore serranos.
Yeah.
I started putting them into my tacos, but
all right.
Apparently, children don't like peppers that hot.
No,
and
typically
the last
not.
Handful of times I've been cooking for families, and I'm like, well, I just want my hot food, god damn it. Because serranos rank up to like a 22,000 on the Scoville scale.
Yeah.
And I was sitting here thinking like, oh, I'm probably eating like a 2 to 5 with the shit I've been making. And I felt kind of good about myself. I was like, I'm eating like 5-digit on the Scoville scale shit. Because again, the salsa has nothing to cut the spice. It's literally just fucking peppers.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm kind of doing the thing. Yeah. Just kind of get a little more adventurous with my eating habits lately. Because fuck, man. I don't know if it's like if there's something missing in my life that I'm filling with spicy food, but if that's what it is, fucking bring it on. I'm thinking about going to habanero shit next because I've had habanero flavored shit and it's delicious. It's a good flavor.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm going to eat a habanero. Again, I'm going white guy hot.
Right.
I'm going. I am literally Scots, Irish, English, and Dutch.
Yeah.
We do not have the palate.
You are about as white as they come.
I am a bit hindered there, but I'm saying like I'm down to throw some habaneros into like maybe my next batch of enchiladas or my next batch of tacos and just knock it up like fuck hot sauce. No, I'm just gonna make hot food.
Yeah.
Oh man, like hot wings don't do shit anymore. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
God, I love spicy food. Meanwhile, everyone's fucking like, oh, why are you being so hot? I'm sorry.
Right. He has no fucking.
Sorry, you don't have taste. Yeah, sir, your palate's not quite as defined as mine. Yeah, fuck that. Try not to be that dickbag. But I swear to God, I will not cook anybody a steak over medium.
Right.
Like, I pull the Hank Hill, and, we ask them politely, yet firmly, to leave.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not wasting that much money on you.
Right. Yeah, no, I've always been more of a medium rare guy when it comes to steak.
My last steak, so we did a couple ribeyes, of course, seared in butter.
Right.
Like the tip and the lip were a solid rare to medium rare, and then I got to the middle, and it was just this beautiful, just perfect, like rare to blue rare.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh fuck, oh my god. It's like knife goes right through it, and then it goes right into my mouth.
Yeah.
Just juicy, covered in butter, salt and pepper only, no fucking around.
Sure.
Damn, that leads. Fuck. Are we a food blog now?
I mean, we went through how many episodes as a WoW blog? Fuck it, why not?
Well, I just remembered something else I tried that was new recently. It's parsnips. I had never had parsnips.
I don't think I've ever had parsnips.
Yeah, a good friend of mine. We were prepping for our steak lunch, and I was like, I'm cool just doing mac and cheese and mashed potatoes. Like,
right. So that's usually how you and I do steak.
Yeah, the steak speaks for itself. Let's go simple on the sides, right?
Right.
He's like, hey, you ever had parsnips? I was like, what in the living fuck? I mean, I've heard of them, but
right.
What the fuck actually is a parsnip? And he's like, well, it sort of looks like a carrot. And that, of course, turned me off real quick.
Right.
Because carrots can go right where the tomatoes and the corn tortillas are. The trash. Oh my God, we're talking about guns. Nope, can't put this game on YouTube. Ha 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 ha.
We're enough. We can play with it.
Oh, we can put magic in it? That's fucking amazing. So he's like, yeah, but no. They're kind of spicy. They don't taste like carrots. I'm like, well, you said carrot. And my mind, so my mind goes immediately 5-year-old and is like, but you said carrot. You said carrot, and so now all I can think about is carrots, and I fucking despise carrots.
Right.
He's like, no, just give him a shot. And I was like, can I make mac and cheese too? He's like, yes. Well, it's my house. Of course I can make mac and cheese. But he's like, yeah, we can.
You're cooking in your house.
the biggest thing was like, hey, are you going to have some?
Right.
Like, I don't want to make a pot of fucking mac and cheese, and, I'm the only one that's eating it because it's terrible left over. So, yeah,
don't you make a whole pot of mac and cheese. You're going to eat the whole goddamn thing, whether anybody else eats it or not.
Oh, no. Jesus, not anymore, man. Like,
really?
I ain't all about that many carbs, bro.
That's fair.
I mean, I'll pack the protein in, but oh God, so many carbs.
That's fair.
So, we get home and he starts slicing these things up. He's like, he gives me one to smell, and I was like, fuck, that's like spicy. It smells amazing. Not spicy like hot, just like it's got that. It's fragrant and there's a lot of notes to it. I couldn't tell you. It was such a unique smell and it's a unique flavor. So he's like, look, throw a bunch of butter in a skillet, get it hot, and just sear them on each side, like just until they start to get brown. So I started cooking them and everything, and I had one. It was like the texture was almost like a French fry.
Okay.
So and it is a root vegetable. So at least I'm pretty sure it's a root vegetable. And the flavor or the texture was kind of like a French fry, but the flavor just exploded, like so much flavor, so much depth.
Yeah.
I was like, once again, why this is like 101 shit. Like, where has this been my whole fucking life? Like, this is outstanding.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God. And I got to one that I undercooked. Oh no.
Right.
So, man. So, maybe we find out if we're going to stay a food blog tomorrow on the next episode of The Golden Limit.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks for coming out and listening to me rant about food, everybody. We love you guys.